All right, yeah, this is part two, part two of this video. The recording stopped for some reason right after I showed the bottom of the deck, so I'm not sure if that meant I needed to end it, but uh, definitely was a good card to come out in an all reversal, pretty much reading. The Chariot in reverse was that bottom card, and like I said, something stagnant, something's possibly stuck in the point of decision, which is possibly being caused by this tower reversal. But again, this is what you can't see coming. So with the Chariot being in reverse and what you can't see coming, and then the Wheel of Fortune, and then the Lover's card all in reverse under that, as well as the Hierophant, and the High Priestess, you know. Definitely can be something again that you don't see coming, or something that doesn't even have anything directly to do with you, but maybe some of the people you know things are definitely in a place of, I say, a higher guidance of how you're being guided, the things that are happening for you, and not to you. Okay, so again, we got to take everything in the light of, you know life is happening for us, not to us. Okay, because we are a part of it. So it happens for us, so that again we make the proper connections and things that we need uh, to bring what needs to be brought together. Okay, and with this, there's definitely some type of, I would say, separate angle, as far as where these upright cards lie and dominate the energy of the person who's watching. I would say these three cards here represent the person who's watching. Everything else represents either their interaction with somebody else, or somebody else that's just in the opposite direction of them. Okay. So we're going to clarify with the gods of Egypt. I'm going to go ahead and split the deck one more time, and then we'll go ahead and see what we see. And the gods say faith and wisdom will be the true and outcome of this. Okay. So that means there's a lesson to be learned. Okay. And I don't doubt that after all these reversals, somebody's going to learn a very, I would say, heavy lesson. We'll see what comes out at the bottom of the deck here as far as what we can't see coming in the overall. Okay. But that's definitely a truth tell all card, and that card rarely comes out. I've only maybe had that card come out in one or two readings before this one. And at this point, I'm at about 50 readings done on YouTube. So, yeah, I would definitely say faith and wisdom being the outcome, the ISIS card. We definitely can see things. Maybe maybe an upheaval is coming. You know, we are in the season of summer now, so again, at the height of the sun, it is pulling on people's life force, and we just can't be blind to the fact that a lot of people will die during these summer months, especially as they have predicted heat waves that are well above world record temperatures. Okay, as well as possible volcano, earthquake, and extreme water activity within the next 2 months as we move into solar cycle 25 and move out of Cancer into Leo. So we're bound to have some type of massive water event or some type of massive fire event in the month of July or August. So you guys be well aware of that. The energy has definitely been building up since summer started, with the seven earthquakes that they had within 24 hours the other day. The solar flares that have been going crazy. The Schumann resonance has been going, off of the map as far as, spiking higher than it's ever spiked, going lower and off the grid to where they couldn't even read it. So there's definitely a shift in energy going on with this next solar cycle, and people definitely want to be more aware because the sun is only getting hotter, and it's here to extinguish what is not supposed to be here. So if you know anything about the ancient world, that's why we lived outside because we were supposed to be here. So, right. So, looking at the bottom of the deck for the gods, though, I was about to split. It's going to be the Justice card, Sekhmet. Okay. So, yeah, that's just saying a lot again with these last two cards coming out with the gods for the upright. I would definitely say they're, supporting these other two upright cards. And this is something that's divinely anointed or divinely orchestrated that can't be stopped, or something's not going to get in the way of you getting justice. But faith and wisdom will be the prevailer. Again, the justice is what you don't see. The chariot in reverse is what you don't see. So take it all in stride and, again, use your magic accordingly. Because, again, you're the emperor. You're the only one sitting upright in this reading. And everything else that you've got your back turned to based upon how you're reviewing your magic, reserving your magic, it's highly anointed. But the main thing is that, don't give power to things that are trying to mislead you, misguide you, not get you in the position of making that change, got you in the position of missing a golden opportunity. You have to relinquish the energy you give to certain things that hold those bonds and those illusions in place. Because that's the only thing I can see that would trip you up. But if you stand on your square, stay in a straightforward motion, use your faith and wisdom, you're gonna change your situation around, and it's definitely gonna be a tell-all of justice once that happens. So I don't think it's anything confusing about the reading. I just think there's either somebody that's directly against you in a way where there shouldn't be, and they're gonna regret it, or there are certain things that you need to avoid when it comes to the pitfalls as you're trying to get to justice, basically. But you got to use your faith and wisdom. That's what Spirit is telling you. That's what the gods are telling you. Have faith and wisdom over how you manage your magic. I think I'm gonna make a song called that, "Managing My Magic." Manage my magic. Yeah, that's hot. But how you manage your magic, and again, stand on your throne and sit in a position to where you can make decisions to cut this type of stuff off, to be more aware of when these things appear, to step back or stay in that position of, being the hangman. Because if you keep trying to pop out, or you keep letting these people judge you in particular ways that are affecting you and how you're using your magic, it's not going to work out for the better when it comes to rebuilding this tower that's in reverse at the top. Again, it may put you in a place to where you have to build alone, which again, with faith and wisdom, that may be the justice you're seeking. So it's all about what you have in mind for yourself. And again, if it's a work situation, I see that you're going to get some justice, but you're going to have to use faith and wisdom to, again, take control of the situation and not let the situation control you. So if you're in a position where you're, possibly going to get fired or be on probation or something like that, that's your call to be looking for another job. That's your call to be taking the money you get now with these last few checks to be putting into your business idea. You know what I mean? And that's where we have to, again, take responsibility for how we put an outlook and overview on our lives to say, okay, this is what I want to do, and if this doesn't work out, this is what I'm going to do. Like, I won't say always having a plan B, but always being for sure about what plan A is. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I just go into stuff having a plan A. I don't have a plan B, because I want it to work so bad, I'm going to give it all I got. Because I figure if I have a plan B, if I figure I have something to fall back on, that's not going to make me put all into this. You know what I mean? So, and sometimes it's to a default that I do that. But like they say, it only take one thing to get you out there. You got 50 failures, and that 51st thing could be the thing that pop, that make up for all those other failures. And just like I was watching a video earlier, without failure, you really can't, you know what I mean? You really can't suck up that win, or that success like you should. Because again, success only comes from trying over and over after failure. You know what I mean? So failure is part of success, basically. Okay. But again, we don't want to fail ourselves. We want to move with faith and wisdom. And again, move wisely. move in that position of the wise man. Um, the fool didn't come out in this reading, but again, I'm seeing that this emperor is a wise man and needs to move as such, especially knowing knowing your magic, you know, because that's what this symbolized to me. They're looking right at each other, even though they're in opposite positions. Both cards are, you know, a tell-all of each other and how they're mirroring each other in that particular way. And then the sun shining on it is just verifying that mirror. Okay. So reading's pretty simple to me. Again, the last two clarifiers to come out in the upright, clarifying again the other two upright cards, which again is some divine, something that nobody can take away from you or touch. So keep moving in your direction, hold your ground. Again, don't give too much power to anything toxic. If you can, discharge from it. Don't give it any power. Okay. But that's the reading for today. ESQ-Astro. Again, this is part two. Catch part one. They'll probably come out like within 10-15 minutes of each other. I don't know why my recorder does that, but it'll just stop sometimes. So I got to upgrade, which we're in the process of doing, of course, to do some other things. But y'all stay tuned. Like the video, subscribe, make a comment if it resonates with you in a particular way. And then everybody subscribe to the channel. I need that to happen because I need to get back into the algorithm, or get more into the algorithm, I should say, when it comes to the tarot, astrology, numerology videos. That way I can go live, provide more content for you guys, and create some interaction. That's what I really want to do at the height of my channel. So y'all look out for ESQ-Astro Sauce, the podcast or the video cast that we're going to convert the channel to eventually. That's why I started the channel, but I figured I'd start off just doing something that I could do on my own. The video cast will be a bigger production, so we're hopefully going to be moving into a bigger space soon and getting things going in the right direction so that we can provide more content and just more information for people who are truly in the market for the knowledge, and again, provide it for free. Personal readings will become available, which again, those will be for pay, but again, that'll be something that I do, have been doing, and will continue to do. The main thing is, again, getting on camera, doing things, how I've been studying over the years, watching YouTube. Was never really an interest of mine until I got heavily into doing my daily reads for personal. And I was like, wow, I should really maybe do some stuff for the community, as well as get my reads documented so I can go back and look at things as I see progressions and certain signs through the community read. Because again, it's a collective read. I'm part of the collective. I'm conducting the read. So of course my energy is in there as well. So, but hey, thank y'all for tuning in. ESQ-Astro signing out.